So it seems as though we have a very interesting update pertaining to the whole Adidas Yeezy situation. Plus, Nike has some interesting reports from their Q2 earnings statements that may be surprising to some. What's going on, everybody? It's JA. We're gonna kick today's video off with the biggest release for the day. So today was your final chance to take a L for the Sneakers app launch of the Nike SB Dunk Low Concepts Orange Lobster. Nike did an amazing job building up the hype for this Sneakers app release with a soft launch of this sneaker at a special Art Basel event, along various drops in store, and now the biggest stock, of course, for the Sneakers app launch. So how many of y'all took an L today? Now, all hype aside, of course, we know this sneaker, is rich in history, and Concepts brought these joints back, but this time with a interesting, unique orange color. But I must say myself, personally, these joints just ain't it. And it's not because I'm not a big Dunk Low fan, it's just that the orange color on this, I feel like is just not wearable. And this sneaker overall just kind of screams like a kid's shoe to me or a woman's shoe. So if you like these though, I'm not knocking you. I'm sure a lot of people could pull them off, but I honestly just feel like this sneaker is just kind of overhyped. So let me know what y'all think. So if you missed out on these joints and you really need that loud, bright orange footwear to fill that void in your wardrobe, have no fear, I got y'all covered, because the orange 711 Croc joints, they're still available as we speak. So this next story, I wasn't gonna talk about it, but we're gonna talk about it anyways. So according to newly released court documents, they reveal Nike employees alleged culture of sexism, bullying, and fear of retaliation. So according to this report, a former Nike employee was quoted as saying, "At Nike, no one gives a about female empowerment. Female employees have described Nike as a boys' club." Now, in the past, Nike admitted to having fallen short of promoting both women and people of color. And in 2021, they made more efforts in improving female leadership at the top levels. So the allegations against the sneaker giant here are very serious allegations. And although I do not work in a corporate setting, it's almost sad to say that this is kind of the behavior that I would expect. And this is also an interesting time for these reports and allegations to come out, because Nike actually just reported their Q2 earnings, which actually were shocking to analysts. So Nike reported Q2 revenues of $13.3 billion, up 17% from the same time last year and ahead of expectations from analysts surveyed by Yahoo. Net income was $1.3 billion, flat compared to the prior year. Diluted earnings per share were $0.85, up 2% over the same time last year, and also ahead of analysts' expectations for the quarter. Their direct sales were up 16% to $5.4 billion. Nike brand digital sales were up 25%, and wholesale revenues grew 19% in the quarter. So this report definitely comes as a shock to many expert analysts who forecasted that Nike would be reporting losses due to high inventory. A lot of their products have been going on as discounted, and they've been dropping a lot of big promotions to try to sell some of this back inventory. But Nike's CEO and president said in a release that the better than expected results were due to the company's connection with consumers, digital leadership, and brand strength. So as I stated in yesterday's video, Nike, they continue to have the entire sneaker industry in a chokehold, well, at least in the US anyways. And remember, these earning financial reports are coming from the top of the year, and this is when Adidas and Yeezy were still in partnership. So you can imagine once the Q3 and Q4 earnings reports come out, Nike stock will continue to rise. And the Adidas Yeezy controversy continues. Now, recently it was revealed that a rumored Yeezy 350 Granite would be released by Adidas minus the Yeezy branding, and now it looks like we have a 500. A new colorway has surfaced. This image comes courtesy of Master Chef Ian. Of course, those are the Private Selection boys. Drop a comment if you guys watch that channel. Now, this 500, besides all of the controversy, this comes in a pale neutral color palette reminiscent of many previous colorways. I would say the suede upper reminds me most of the Salt 500, but a lot of people are comparing these to a lot of the recent drops like the Granite, the Ash Gray, colorways like that. So if this was like last year and these were dropping, I already know what I would say about these. It's not a must cop release, but it's something if you have missed out on, previous colorways that are similar, this is a good pickup for you, especially at retail. But now with the whole Yeezy Adidas split, it feels like fans are looking a lot more negatively towards a lot of these upcoming releases. So without Ye behind these releases, the energy is just not the same. And with Adidas planning to drop some of these releases, it really feels like they're losing a lot of respect in the sneaker community. But who knows, because once again, this 350 granite and these 500s, the colorways are kind of dull. I feel like it would be interesting to see what people's opinions were, if they were actually to drop some heat, like if they were to drop some cool updates on some more popular models, like say the 700, or like I said yesterday, the Desert boots, or any Yeezy boot for that matter. And what if they were to bring back some classics? Let's say if they were to re-release the Wave Runners, would y'all have the same energy in that case? So as of right now, it feels like the sneaker community isn't feeling these moves by Adidas, but who's to say? I'm sure there is some type of market out here that will eat up these releases, and it's interesting to see how people's opinions would change if they actually drop like some really coveted colorways or some sneaker models that we have been waiting to drop for some time now. So it'll be real interesting to see how people's energy changes once these pairs actually hit a retail release. And I think that Adidas should really take a look at consumer feedback and see that if they do plan to charge these full price, that people are gonna be quite upset. And by actually dropping the retail price to a lower price point, it could actually change some people's opinions into the positive. So let me know what you guys think about these Adidas 500s, as well as Adidas plans to continue to release Yeezy models. This is a sign that there could be more models in the mix, such as the 700 or more of our favorites, even pairs like the Foam Runner. So I don't know, we'll just see how things develop. So salute to everybody for tuning in. Drop your feedback on all of the topics covered today. I'm J.A. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love and salute.